As the knowledge of the 36 materials deteriorated, so too were the proper use of science forgotten. In the passage of many millennia, the uses went from one end construct. That is, you can't tell the race of one individual from another. Because if somebody, let's say, hates this person or that person, energy that is emitting from their being would disrupt the construct itself. You know what I'm saying? So that's out of there. I know that for a fact. I know the whole system actually. Are there any questions or comments at this time? We open the lines for questions or comments.
Okay, lines are unmuted.
About who?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I would like you to go more into how we're supposed to drink water.
Okay.
Solomon?
Deep.
All right, the handshake.
Hello, brother. We can hear you in the background.
Brother, call 2573. Can you mute your line?
Grill, come here, come to grill. There you got it. There we go. What's your name?
All right, it's muted. It's muted, brother. It's muted. It's muted, brother. Continue on.
Oh, can't me. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go into that. Let's go on into the dieting. You know. Let's see.
That's because I came in on, you were talking about water, I came in on the end, and Sister Lisa said that you was explaining how much water intake or how much you start off in the morning of the day. I missed that part. Can you repeat further on that?
Yeah, one second.
There's a question on Facebook when you get a chance.
One second.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Still there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here. 1 second.
Okay, just checking.
Okay. It just said, I read the passage. The question was, I recently came across your website, and a lot of information shared resonated with me. I have a few questions. In the 7-year fasting program, what are the guidelines for pregnant women? Will you continue eating every 3 days while with cows? Also, I have completed 7 and 21-day fasting programs in the past. Once you reach the point of eating once every 3 days, are liquids okay between these times? What about water and juices? Strict are the guidelines. Okay, the answer is a pregnant woman should go back eating once or twice or 3 times a day. soon as she discovers she's pregnant, she should start eating once every 2 days, assuming she was eating every 3 days, that for about 2 weeks. Then eat once a day for another 2 weeks. Then twice a day for 2 or 3 weeks, and so on until she's back to her previous schedule. Then keep it until after she stops breastfeeding. Then go back slowly to the normal schedule of once every 3 days by going 2 or 3 weeks at a time. When you're in the 3-day schedule or the other schedule before that, juices are okay to drink during the fast. You can start with the heavy juices such as vegetable juices, carrot juices, orange, banana puree, etc. After a few months, cut down on the heavy juices and start taking light juices like apple juice, grape juice, and lemonade. The purpose of a fast is to rest the stomach. Digestion requires a lot of energy. That's why usually people doze off to sleep after a heavy meal. That's a way of taking over their whole body's energy so it can do its work. It doesn't even want the person to awake enough to think, because even thinking takes too much energy. So by fasting, we can rest, back our energy, and that way the body can use energy to heal itself and do other things without being burdened by the process of digestion. It's 24/7. And some people who never fasted, even heavy juices should be eliminated by avoiding, and ultimately avoided. In the end, after you have been on the 3-day schedule for a few years, you can cut the heavy juices and take juices, even between meals. Then don't drink the juice all day long. The same applies to water. Use it only 2 or 3 times a day, about 1 glass at a time. That's when you're at a certain point along the 7-year fasting program. But when you're at a point, let's say if you're eating once a day and you want to drink water because it's like drinking it like about 4 times a day. You're drinking a whole lot of it each time, and your body is really absorbing it. You see what I'm saying? You end up drinking like a gallon of water a day, a little less than that. You see what I'm saying? But it's based on it's from person to person. You know. So that's the information about the water fast. Any more questions on the conference call?
There's a question on Facebook.
I know, but I'm talking. Any more questions on the conference call? Okay, what's on Facebook?
Yeah. First question is trying to read his question. I know okay, I know we are time traveling now, but I just want to know if we can control it and move this body and mind forward and back in time under our own control.
Yes, you can, but all of that is taught in education. That's not taught out in the open. You are capable of doing that, including dematerializing your body and going to other solar systems. You're able to do that as well.
Yeah, he said, I know everything we do is because of the thought we make and accept, but I still can't figure out what happens if we should go back in time or try to go in the future from this physical life we're expecting.
No.
You just answered that, though.
Yeah, I just answered that.
Yeah.
You can't really, you just create another time loop. The past are things that have already been experienced. The future is always potential. It's based on the truth or knowledge in the mind of the observer. Always cloudy. Because there's multiple, how you said, multiple opportunities. It's different paths that could take place. One, and the path is set in stone. See? So it's things that have already been experienced. Wisdom has already been gained. Most High has knowledge of the past, present, or future. The future has yet to be experienced. You see that?
All right.
And then once a person so-called travels, let's say the future, tackles one of those lines of possibilities, then that future becomes past, even though the person comes back to the present. And it won't make sense, because really, future is not really in front of you. Past is not really behind you. Time is, was, and always will be. It's flowing in and out. It's a possibility that could occur at any moment at any time. So we liken into time to the duration of consciousness, and consciousness is always at a state of it's in the past, present, or the future. Now, I say now, this that's somewhat of like saying the present. Because if you move to the future, it's the present. Your mind is at the present. When you say, okay, I'm here, yes, you're at the present. Travel in your mind in the past, you're still at the present. Like now. Understand? All the experiences are flowing all around you. All the possibilities are flowing all around you. You understand? So it's when you move or travel, if you have that thought in your mind, you want to experience the future, the flow of becoming, and you would go and you would become a part of one of those possibilities. It will become your reality, and you experience that. That's based on each observer, for each person. Also, I want to say, talk about lucid dreams. You have dreams and you don't understand them. It's because you don't have enough lucidness in your dreams. Once you start to make your dreams lucid, meaning to become conscious in the dream, any kind of symbols, messages, or what have you will be crystal clear. That's why you have to exercise that portion of your mental muscle to be able to be lucid in your dreams, conscious in your dreams. That's why the meditation and dream exercises are in the back of the book, so that you can tackle that. These are not things, the book is not something that you read for entertainment. It's something that you apply that becomes a part of your life. Understand? That's what it's about. One more question?
Yes. What are we to see in the next 1,000 years of this age?
What you ought to see in the next 1,000 years is a depopulation of the planet on a drastic scale from 8 billion that we all reached that all the way down to even under 500,000. And exclusively a separation between those select or few black people, the ones they call 144,000. A separation between the two. The non-blacks will continue to go on. You will have certain blacks still amongst them to a certain period of time. They will, certain technologies, as far as once they mature on a certain level, technology, because greed is blocking everything. It's the reason why you're still driving cars. It's very stupid. If you have to travel 4 hours to get somewhere, and you've been there 100 times, and you're on the road, and you're traveling, and you think to yourself, you're aware of certain possibilities of certain types of technology, UFO technology, whatever you want to call it, and you have to sit there in that car and ride on some wheels for 4 hours, you already know it's stupid. Why? It's like people brag about on cars they have. Oh, I got this car, I got these rims, and no, you got some very stupid technology. Technology, a car, a body riding on a wheel is very elementary technology. I would rather have a flying disc. You see that? And be able to get somewhere. You see that? So, we have things like the levitation train, right? Now, in the future, you will have whole cities to levitate. The whole city to levitate. You have cars to be able to move above the ground, just like the train does. They will continue with this type of technology in the future, and eventually start to decrease and decrease and decrease until all of them have died out. And by 3000 AD, it will be none of them, including, accordingly, no extraterrestrial Indian beings, the ones that was made here, will be no more as well, died out. And then the king that has been ruling, that will rule for 25,000 years, that ruled for past 15,000 years, will come back into rulership and rule for another 10,000 years. The Great Black Empire be in full effect again. Not in these black bodies that you are in right now, these weak bodies, but in the original bodies that we had, the superior bodies, the God-like bodies that did not age. If you're trying to get somewhere and you have to climb steps to get there, step number 2, not less important than step number 300. Each step makes a difference. So, step is changing your diet. A step is exercising your mind so that you can have lucid dreams. Step is practicing concentration. A step is controlling the amount of food that you're putting in your body. So you're perfecting yourself by when a grown person goes to clean up, putting the proper foods in their body that possess the black light. Because food, all plants absorb black light. Black light, the sun gives off black light, the full energy spectrum. All colors, in other words. They absorb that, and you eat that, and you're eating that energy. You're eating that black. So you got the physical side, which is solid, liquids, and gases. Then you got the spiritual side of your foods. That's why it's good to pick foods out of the ground, bring them in the house, chop them up, and eat them, because you're getting that energy. But when it's frozen first, and then you go pick it up, it's hardly any in there. It's still some in there, though, but it's hardly any in there, so I totally did. It's best to do it that way. You see that?
Wanted to mention.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, what I gotta charge the phone. The people on Facebook and people on Facebook mainly, you're gonna hear a slight sound reduction because I have to charge the phone, and my phone only has one input. So I just wanted to let everyone know that. That's all. So.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And you just say.
On the phone conference call, Facebook. Are there any questions on Facebook, Brother Baku?
I do not see questions on Facebook at the time. At this moment.
Okay. No. I have to go. I have to go.
Okay.
I think somebody was on a phone call. They called me earlier, sister. I'll give it to you when I can. I'm dead busy right now. I'm trying to call you tonight to help walk you through the process of certain spiritual practice. So, go ahead and end the call right now. Next time, we're going to go into Brother Marco. We're going to go into recall system because we ran out of time. We're going into the recall process, meditation for black people. We're going to go into that process, and why we do it like that, how the mind works. You're going to the dietary system. Now I'm going to talk about what you need to eat. We're going to talk about food intake, how much you eat per day, and the rhythm that you should be the food into your body.
All right.
Yeah, so when you eat a certain way, you'll be able to open up portions of your brain that you don't eat, and including the office. That's what it's for. All of that is for the awakening portions of your brain that you do not use. Your mind, your psychic abilities, so forth and so on. That's why I said you have to remember. Your consciousness have to open up so much that you begin to remember your past lifetimes through the eyes of your ancestors. See?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, so I was saying, okay. Okay, well, I hope everybody benefited from the call, really enjoyed you, really like the energy, and make sure you tune in next Sunday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Whatever the other times are, y'all just better find out. So, okay, the Black Science 101, we out. Peace.
Peace, everyone. Peace to all the Facebook viewers. Thanks for tuning in. Peace to all the callers. Peace. Morty Mantra. Good night. Salaam.